You see this car right here? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. It doesn't look like much. Scratches tell stories, the paint's tired, and half the parts holding it together came from what people love to call a junk pile. But if this car could talk, it'd tell you something most people don't want to hear. See, everyone chases shiny, top-dollar builds, brand new engines wrapped in hype and promises. But I learned something wrenching on this thing late at night, grease under my nails, radio barely playing. This car doesn't care what something cost. It only cares what something can endure. That engine right there, pulled from a wreck that people wrote off as done. Cast iron block, thicker walls, simpler design, no fancy electronics begging for attention, just metal that was overbuilt because engineers back then didn't assume everything would be disposable. And every time this car lines up against something triple the price, it stays calm, it breathes steady, and it finishes strong. That's not luck. That's material science. High-dollar cars are engineered for peak performance in perfect conditions. Lightweight alloys, tight tolerances. Incredible when everything goes right. But these so-called junk parts, they were designed to survive abuse, heat cycles, missed maintenance, human mistakes. They weren't chasing applause, they were chasing longevity, and that's where the lesson hits me. Because life does the same thing to people. Some folks look perfect on the outside, polished, expensive, impressive. But the first hard season hits, and everything starts cracking. Then there are people built like this engine. Not flashy, not loud, but forged through pressure, stress, and time. This transmission came out of a work truck, thousands of miles hauling weight nobody saw. Gear ratios designed for torque, not glory. Guess what happens on the strip? It hooks, it holds, it keeps going when others give up. That's durability over perception. And this car, it reminds me every past that value isn't what people assign to you. It's what you survive. It's what you're still capable of after being counted out. When I sit in the driver's seat before a run, everything slows down. Heartbeat matches the idle. I think about how much time we waste chasing what looks good instead of what lasts. This car doesn't rush. It trusts what it's built from. And maybe that's the point. You don't need the most expensive parts to win your race. You need the right ones. The ones that fit your purpose. The ones that won't quit when life redlines. So next time you look at something or someone and think, junk, take a second. Because sometimes the strongest things were just overlooked. And sometimes the real performance isn't about speed. It's about still moving forward when everything says you shouldn't.